Hey guys, how's it going? Dutchman Games here. Today we're going to make a sci-fi level only using free assets. It's going to be a very basic and small level, just to show you the basics of making a level like this. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, here we are. We've opened the spaceship interior map. We made our own project and then added the spaceship interior assets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on File, New Level, and then select Default, or no, select Empty Level actually, and then we'll have a free empty level. And then what you want to do is you want to go to Spaceship Interior, you want to click on Show or Hide Resources panel, and then in here you see all of the specific folders. Click on Filters, and then click on Static Mesh, and then in here you'll have all the static meshes that we need. Alright, so first of all we're going to click on Unlit right up here, and then we're going to look for floor, and then we're gonna create some flooring. So click on SM Sci-Fi Floor and place some flooring in here. Now you could just click and drag it up here, and then you have your axes. You can move it in, and then based here you see how many snap sizes it is. So if it's 100 it will move big snap sizes, but let's keep it on 10. You can also unclick this, so you have free movement, but we're going to keep it on 10 for now. And then you can select the different type of use case of the static mesh here. So you can make it bigger, smaller, you can rotate it, or you can move it around, and you can also do that with the E, R, and W, E, and R. So it's very useful to just use these as shortcuts, and then you can build really fast. So this is our first plane. Now we're gonna make 2 rooms and then a path that leads them to each other. So for now, let's build the 2 rooms. It's just gonna be 4 squares. And then we're going to copy it again, so you can actually hold Alt and copy it. Hold Alt, click on the arrow, copy it over, and you can click and drag it and copy it over, and then make it 3 big. And then another trick, if you hold Control you can select multiple things, and then hold Alt and then drag it over here, and then make sure it's connected. So now we have 2 rooms and a walkway, and now we need walls, right? So we're gonna look up walls, and we're just gonna select these yellow ones, and then we're just gonna throw in a yellow wall. Now these walls are exactly the size of 2 planes. So another trick here is to just copy this wall over here, place it exactly on the line, press R to go to scale and invert it. And there you go. And now you can copy it again, turn it around by pressing on E to switch the cycle, and then place one in here. And you could keep it like this. You could also make it smaller so that it fits better. That's all up to you. And then you can just copy these, and then copy it over here, and then turn it 190 or 180 degrees, and then make sure it fits, right? So the lengthwise, there you go. And now just copy it over here, place it on here, and these are 3 wide, so we also want a short one, and this is actually a really big one, this one. And then make sure it's connected right, and then you can copy it over here, invert it, there we go. And now we just need to fill up these sides. So for this we could take a wall, for example, and then just make it very small. And then do it that way. But that does look a little weird, right? So what we can also do is place a pillar or something, or just place a normal wall, and then go outside of the boundaries of the map, kind of, and do it that way. And then just copy it over, turn 180 degrees, there we go, like that. And now we need a ceiling, so just select all the floors, raise it up, and this should have a ceiling, and then you can actually change the floor so that the ceiling looks different, and maybe this, yeah. And then these are actually in between each other for some reason. So you can just, oh, because the static meshes are bigger. So you need to adjust it then if you're going to change the floors. Like that. And now we have two little rooms that are adjacent to one another. And then make this look a little bit better. And in a very basic way, of course, these are very basic rooms. You know, and then we're gonna make it look a little bit better. So what you could do, for example, is let's take this one and turn this into a single wall, and then go to door, and then we place a door here, and then this could be, you know, your way out essentially. Copy this file, make it a static mesh, and then place it in here. So, and now you can just take this wall and put it here, and then make this smaller. Or you could actually keep it bigger as well, because it goes into the outside of the map essentially. So now you have a door that you could use as a prop, or actually as, you know, the way out of this place if you actually want to work on this more. So now we have, now it's like a storage area, right? So in here, we're now going to add some items. So for example, a little cube, a little box, or crate, it's called. And then actually in this case, you want to turn off the snap, because then it will actually place the crates perfectly on the surface instead of you know, snapping. So that's an important thing to do. And then in this case, we're just going to add some cables that are here. And yeah, and just add some beams maybe. Just give it a little bit of character, make it a little bit, you know, interesting to look at. Go. It's actually not the right one. There we go. And what else do we have? We have some bags. Place some bags on the ground. And another crate next to it. So yeah, so now we have some storage. And now for the interesting part, we're going to add some lighting, which is going to change the whole ambience of this place. So grab some lighting and put one in here in the middle, and make it, let's say, 3, and maybe even less, 2. And what we can actually do real quick is we can make our custom lights. So get this sci-fi lamp over here, and actually click outside of the folder, and let's make a blueprint class. actor, call it DP lamp. Oh, lamp. That's not right. Lamp. And then in here we're going to add a static mesh, and this static mesh will be lamp, and then you have a sci-fi lamp, and then we want to turn it around, and then under this we want to add a point light, which will be in intensity 1000 and in color a little bit yellowy, just a little bit, just a tinge. And it's a movable light for now, and now you can just place lamps where you think they belong, and this is just an easy way of adding lighting in your map. So we'll add a light here, we'll add a light over here, and then we'll add a light over here. Now they are a little bit bright, so let's make it 250. There we go. Right, so now that we got the lightning done, we need some exponential height fog. So go to the visual effects and place exponential height fog. And in this case, we want the density to be a little lower, and we want the fog to be a little like that, and just change this a little bit around. And actually make it a little darker, like that. And now you have a little bit of fog, which generally just makes it look a little bit better. And now we can also add our post-process volume and make this really big, so you fit in it. You can also make it global, and then add some bloom. And at exposure, we're going to change this to 1 and 1, and then say 0 and 0, and then say -5, and then -2 maybe, -4, -5. Yeah, and here we go. Now we have a stable lightning, instead of like having it exposed. Instead of having the exposure, now it's just stable. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short episode of the level design. If you guys want more sci-fi level design, let me know. I'll make some more of these, maybe a larger map, a large tutorial with some more details and some more assets. So yeah, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.